Did you forget who I am?
Mobile games. We all know and love them, and they were a crucial part of our childhood. Especially if you're a broke nigga and you could not afford the system. Them times there, you were either playing on your iPad, your mum's phone, or worst of all, a tablet. But whatever form of mobile device you were playing on, that shit was still gas. And now we're gonna go over the best and worst mobile game. And at number 5, one of the easiest decisions I've ever made in life, Roblox. Roblox back in the day was fucking elite. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad now, but here's the thing. Back in the day, it was solely a mobile game. And in particular, the main game was Jailbreak. No one's playing Blox Fruits. No one's playing Royal High. No one's playing Meep City, Adopt Me, Dreamville, all the other fancy stuff there. People were playing Jailbreak. Niggas were spamming that shit on the repeat. And that shit was hard. All you had to do was escape from prison, do some fun stuff, and that shit was so peak. People would join up, do that shit over and over and over again and never ever get bored. Steal your mum or dad's iPad when they're not looking, quickly load up the Roblox, jump on Jailbreak with some of your friends, or maybe even by yourself, meet some random people off Roblox and make some friends. Them times there were fucking elite. That's probably one of the most nostalgic mobile games on here, but unfortunately it can't get the number 1, 2, 3 or 4 spot because it's not as good as the others to come. And that's all because Jailbreak was just not designed for us Android users. I'm pretty sure Roblox just hates us Android users even still to this day, because the struggle of playing on Android back in then times when you're playing Jailbreak, and as soon as you got out of prison, you couldn't drive a car, you couldn't get anywhere, you were stuck, you were cooked. The graphics were terrible, you would freeze every couple seconds. It was like playing off a fucking potato. But worst of all were the people that mained police. I'm like, bro, have some fun. And they proper try hard with the police. They don't let no niggas escape. I know that's the point of a game, but they just ruined the fucking game, ruined the excitement. They are fucking low life scum. But hey, let's keep it pushing. At number 4, we have a hidden gem. Not too many people know about this game, but those who do know about it know this shit was elite. Know that every single morning you wake up, this game had to be played. It was a mandatory thing, especially on a Saturday or Sunday when it's a filler day. You're playing that game all day, and it was Android compatible as well. They showed love to the broke people, and it's none other than Block City Wars. That game there was fucking ahead of its time. That shit was an amalgamation of Minecraft, Call of Duty, and a sprinkle of a shitty game called Pixel Gun. It was all that and more for the price of nothing. I can't lie, content wise, that game was elite. It had a variety of guns, it had a decent mechanics to the game. It sort of took some form of skill to play, even though you're just tapping your fingers against the screen. Like, you actually require decent skill when it comes to aim. Like, this is defo one of the greatest mobile games of all time. But the reason why it isn't in top 3 isn't because of its lack of skill. It's because of the other mobile games in the top 3 are just on another level. But now we're entering the top 3. This is where business gets serious. This is a completely another level to the mobile game ecosystem. Now we're entering the big leagues. These times here, it's serious stuff. These games here are about to be some serious bangers. Games that we have all played. And at number 3, we are one of the greatest car games of all time. Not the greatest car mobile game, one of the greatest car games of all time. That's what I'm saying. There's really levels to this shit. The only game that's better than this is Forza. And this game, dead ass a close fucking second. And this game is clear of Need for Speed, clear of any F1 game, clear of any other car game apart from Forza. And keep in mind, this is a fucking iPad game. It's not no PC, i9 Intel Core processing, 3090 GX GeoForce thing. No, this shit is a iPad game and the graphics are fucking amazing. Yeah, I can't lie, Gameloft used to be in their bag back in the day. And some of you may already know this game just off the description. But this shit is Asplat 8 Airborne. The cars all the way to the high quality maps, everything was perfect. There wasn't a single bad thing about it. Yeah, I can't lie, if you weren't playing this game back in the day, I don't know what the fuck you were doing in life. This game was fucking elite. This game was all over the App Store, Google Play Store. Doesn't matter what software you were playing on, it was fucking there. It was fucking amazing. It was on all the App Store and Google Play ads. It was everywhere. You couldn't escape it, and it was everywhere for good reason. It wasn't no shitty Stickman Rope ad or some other ad for some shitty game that you probably play for a week and then you'll just be there on your phone just taking up storage, and then a year later you'll end up deleting it, regretting you ever downloaded that game. No, it was an ad for a masterpiece that many players loved and enjoyed. And the stats don't lie. Last month alone, they made 4 M's of this game, and that's more than Gameloft's top 5 earning games combined.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Keep in mind, this game came out 11 years ago. This came out in 2013, and it's still this hot. Although this game is only third, as of now, this is probably one of the top mobile games right now. Like, this shit ages like Kevin Durant in basketball, or like fine wine. It just gets better with age. But unfortunately, the number 2 game did not age like fine wine. I ain't gonna lie, that shit had the longevity of Derrick Rose. But here's the thing, similar to Derrick Rose, in its prime, that shit was one of the greatest things in life. And it goes by the name Gangsta Vegas. The thing is about this game isn't like the other mobile games, where it's just for broke niggas, where it's a broke nigga substitute. No. This game is for not only broke niggas, but also for kids whose parents didn't allow them to actually have GTA, aka strict parents. And for an individual who had both struggles, yeah, this game was where it was at. For a mobile game, the graphics weren't even bad. You could do everything you can do in GTA to a certain extent. The storyline actually was good. It made sense. There's so much different vehicles, stuff you can do in the game. Like, you will never ever get bored. But here's the thing. Once you A, get your money up, or B, get to a certain age where your parents get off your back and allow you to actually play GTA, there is literally no reason for you to play this game. Because as good as this mobile game is as a substitute for GTA, this game cannot live up to the greatness of GTA. Therefore, it quickly lost its player base. But not only that, it gets boring quite quickly, because as soon as you complete that storyline, there's dead nothing to do. Yeah, you can spend the money on stuff, but there's not really much to do since it has no online thing like in GTA. And you're probably wondering, Carlton, if there's all these bad things about this game, why is it at number 2? But keep in mind, back in the day, I wasn't thinking that. When I was playing the game before I was allowed GTA, this game was heat. This game was practically larger than life. And it used to very much so satisfy me. But just like 4Play, once you get used to the real thing, you don't want 4Play no more. You want the real thing. Yeah, 4Play is nice sometimes, but it's not going to satisfy you as much as the real thing, which is GTA. But keep in mind, this video is about which mobile games are the most nostalgic, and this game is pure nostalgia. It was a type of scenario where you had to be there to experience the greatness of the game. But one of the saddest things is, kids nowadays will never ever be able to experience the greatness of Gangsta Vegas. Reason being is because kids just grow up and age way quicker now. Because next thing you know, at 7 they start vaping, at 9 they start trapping, and then at 12 they're beginning to start an entire family. So there's literally no reason for kids nowadays to play Gangsta Vegas, since their lives are just literally GTA. But if you were born in the 2000s, you know how great this game was.
Did you forget who I am?
Unless you're incredibly uncultured and just had a terrible childhood, or you're a short bus rider, you already know the greatness about the Shadow Fight franchise. It's the best mobile fighting game ever created and one of the best fighting games of all time. I'm not gonna lie, this shit is better than Street Fighters, Mortal Kombat, Tekken. The only thing that has competition with it is Storm and Xenoverse 2. But other than that, hands down, the greatest fighting game. It's the greatest non-anime fighting game of all time. That's one thing I can say for sure. But I'm not gonna lie, Bandai Namco do be doing their thing sometimes with them anime fighting games. So the Shadow Fight franchise might have to squabble with them for the #1 spot. But let me tell you about this game. As you can see right now, the animations on this thing is immaculate. The graphics, beautiful. Nothing is bad about this. And keep in mind, this is a mobile game. Nigga, this fucking mobile game has better graphics than most PC games with the best graphics card in life. You got that cool customer characterization like on Xenoverse 2. You got cool fighting mechanics. Like, this game actually takes skill for some reason. I don't know how, but it actually takes skill. That's what I'm saying. This shit is better than any Mortal Kombat. Argue with yourselves in the comments. And my personal favorite out of the entire Shadow Fight franchise is Shadow Fight 3. I'm not gonna lie, that one there, different gravy. And especially if you're a male, bro, you would love this game. Reason being is because it's just fighting. All young niggas, they love fighting. Especially when I was young, that's all us young niggas want to do. Just fight and play games. And it was a combination of both. There were just diverse amount of weapons, diverse fighting styles, diverse combos. Everything was great. That's what I'm saying. This shit is so much better than any Mortal Kombat, any Tekken, any Street Fighters, and all them other shitty fighter games. At the end of the day, you need to give this game its flowers for the greatest mobile game of all time, the greatest on App Store, Play Store, and what other store there is for mobile. But a thing that's better than the entire Shadow Fight franchise. It may not be a game, but I appreciate it very much, and it's my 64 subscribers. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to get to 100 subscribers. That's the new goal. So make sure you stay blessed. And DJ, play my outro.
I won't touch it.